Alright, today I am at Cook Forest State Park up near Clarion, PA. Doing some more of the NCT. I am right here. So, I don't know where the trailhead is. I drove around looking for it. It's supposed to be on the other side of that log cabin in over there, but I did not see the trailhead. So, it's crazy busy out here today. It's a nice day. Weekend, it's about 60, low 60, somewhere in the 60s, I don't know. Chance of thunderstorms later tonight. It rained last night. I don't know how much it rained up here, but I'm expecting some mud, and I didn't really wear my really rainproof, waterproof socks today. So, also forgot, since I'm doing at least 12.5 miles. So I brought the bigger pack with me, but I forgot to put a back hat in here. So we'll see how comfortable this thing gets after 13 miles or whatever I'm doing. So I'll discuss the plan once I get on the trail. Figure out where find the trail first of all. So I'll get moving here. Okay, long story short, so I just read the sign. 1956, basically a tornado came through here and really destroyed these 4 acres of pines and hemlocks. I don't know if pine and hemlock is the same thing. Evergreens. Some as large as 46 inches in diameter, 200 feet high. Most of the blowdowns were removed. Some was left. I just had to step off the trail just for 1 second to check this out. This is pretty cool. All these roots come down off of these trees, growing over this giant boulder here. But this is a real nice section of woods right here. So yeah, looks like this is correct. Max load 5,000 pounds. I should be all right. This, I believe, is Tom's Run. Yeah, Tom's Run. Really nice. Good job on the bridge. Never built the bridge. There's another bridge over there. Hopefully I'm crossing that because there's a beautiful waterfall right there. Yep, I'm headed that way. This is really cool. Okay, looks like I'm going to be going up these stairs and crossing the road. There's a parking area right here. This is beautiful. So there's the bridge I just came across. There's Tom's Run. Waterfall coming from underneath the road. And so this is one of the biggest trees I've seen so far today. This giant hemlock. Got my pole set across there. Poles are 130 centimeters across. So whatever that converts to, Alexa, convert 130 centimeters to inches. But the thing's huge. All right, the trailhead is right there, but I just saw this sign. Path of Tornado, 1976, came right through here, right through the valley. Just missed that tree that I was just looking at, that hemlock, where I measured it with my poles. So interesting. I didn't know there was a tornado path right through here. Check these rocks, these boulders. Look at this. I mean, I've seen the roots coming down onto the boulders like this before, but I've never seen them all covered in moss like this. It just looks like a green carpet. Wow. Rhododendron tunnel. And song of the day. Not sure the name of it. It's a Kesha and Macklemore. Kind of like got piano in it. I don't even know what the name of it is. It's that duo or whatever. Macklemore featuring Kesha, or the other way around, I don't know. But yeah, that's the song of the day. Still going through this rhododendron tunnel, and I just heard a car horn really close. So it must be close to civilization somewhere. Without pulling out the map to figure out where I'm at, I know I'm on the NCT, so I'm good there. Coming out of the tunnel, okay, parking lot right there. I'm guessing those are bathrooms over there. Okay, it seems like most people are going over that way. I don't see a sign. It's very wide open here. There's the fire tower. Okay. It's the fire tower. River Trail. Okay. Blue's going that way somewhere. And I am actually shocked that this is actually open. I thought for sure I'd get up here and it'd be closed. Or gated off or something. 87.5 feet tall. Withstood many windstorms. Remaining fire towers in the state that permit public access. You can see 10 miles to the physical point on the ground. Okay, there's the very top of the fire tower. You can't go any higher than right there. And I'm not a big, huge fan of heights, but this is 87 feet. I think it said 87.5 feet up. So, all the way around. Not bad. Okay, so when I get down to the bottom, I'm going to take a quick snack break. Continue on. I'm going to be climbing down into the valley from there, and I think I have to get to oh, I know I'll be going down to creek level, so I don't know how many feet of elevation I have to do. Anyways, yeah, alright, headed back down. River Trail. I'm shocked there's not more people over here. Nice weekend day, and all this cars in the parking lot. I don't know where all those people are going over there. So, real quick, I am going to just grab a quick snack and then continue on blue over there. Let's see, what do we got here? 1980. 245. 38, 41, 45. Just coming through here, I noticed something, and I think from what I read, this is rhododendron, the bigger leaves. Smaller, similar looking is mountain laurel. At least that's my understanding of it. So let's see. They got very similar trunks, if that's correct. But yeah, that's my understanding. Is they're both grow in the same areas, and the biggest difference is the size of the leaves. They're both evergreen. Here is the Clarion River. Oh, this is awesome. This is the first time I've seen the river up close like this. And this looks like it would be actually perfect kayaking for my next kayak camping adventure, is to do this river here. It's flowing a little bit more than the Allegheny River was, but looks like I could handle this, I think. It's either this or Pine Creek. I wasn't going to do the NCT challenge this year. I wasn't going to do anything on the NCT this year. I had other stuff I wanted to do. But a few weeks ago I did 13 something on the NCT. And then last week I did 8 something. So I figured I might as well do at least a 50-mile challenge this year. Well, I looked on their website and they don't have it this year, the 50 miles. They have the 100. Did a little more research, found out that they do have a Pennsylvania 50 challenge, which is the way Pennsylvania's NCT is broken up into 4 sections. The section of the Allegheny National Forest, the Clarion chapter, the Butler chapter, and the Wampum chapter. So I've done the Clarion chapter. All you have to do is 12.5 miles on each one of the 4 sections. I got the Butler sections done. Wampum, I have 8 miles done, so I only have to do 4.5 more on that. Or maybe that's vice versa. So today I'm knocking out the 12.5 at Clarion chapter. Really all I'll have left is Allegheny National Forest, 12.5 up there. I have a feeling that is going to be Hemlock Island. I could see. I thought it was just grass at first, but now I'm starting to see bigger trees, some sycamores and some pines out there. I gotta find that out. It's a hemlock, part of the pine family. Now that would be a great island to camp on, it looks like. Anyways, I'll have to research that. Hemlock Island. Well, it would make sense. I camped on Hemlock Island on the Allegheny River trip. And there looks like major hammock camping sites all through this pine forest. That would be so awesome. Now, where would you dock your hammock at? Or dock your hammock? Where would you, I gotta keep an eye out for somewhere to dock a kayak. If it's docking it, just getting it out of the river and on the dry ground. It doesn't float away. Right there, that looks like incredible camping area. I know it's probably not coming through very good on this little screen, but in real life, wow, does that look amazing. Step off the trail for a second. I'm wondering if that's Tom's Run. Being down in here. Because there's the Clarion River right there. As small as this bridge is, it's kind of shaky. Get out in the middle, it moves. Okay, here's my situation here. I'm at 6.18 miles. I am roughly around here. I didn't even see this split. I don't know where the split is because it's still yellow blazes. Maybe they rerouted it. I don't know. But anyways, I'm somewhere around here, 6.18. I might as well just go ahead and go to Gravel Lick. I'll go to the road and then turn around. It looks like I have a bit of a climb here. Actually, let me see here. I can't tell if I stuck this thing over here. I can't see the topo lines. Oh well, I'll go a little bit further. We'll see what happens. 2.5 hours out here, and I got at least 3.5 hours of daylight. I should be all right. Okay, I am at Scurry Overlook, Clarion River. Good view. This path still goes, it looks like it's starting downhill now. There's next thing on the map is Gravel Lick Road, and I believe it's down in the valley. I don't want to have to come back up here. I have one big climb on the way back. It's by the fire tower. So everything else is relatively flat. I got to climb down back into this valley to get down to creek level, but that's a downhill, which is sometimes even harder on the knees. It's actually harder on the knees than uphill. Yeah, 6.53 right now. So I got my, for as long as I'm planning on getting back to the car, I'm getting my 12.5. So I'll at least get 13 out of this. I want to check out this Seneca Point or Seneca Rocks, whatever it is, on the way back. I'm so tempted to walk down there and look for kayak landing spots, but I don't know that I'll be able to see it any better than I would be from here. Those woods are just crying out to be camped on. That's just awesome over there. This might be my best view, right where that sunlight's coming through. Like I could totally see camping there. I really want to camp there. We got to research that for sure. Now that the sun's out, I don't know if the sun was out when I came over here before, but it just looks so beautiful out here. Okay, I don't remember this view coming when I was on my way out, but check it out now. This pine tree is huge. So there's the downriver, there's those kayakers. Just approaching Hemlock Island. And upriver. This looks like a fire pit over here. And I guess it'd be good for tent camping, although I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to camp right here. It would be nice though. Done with the climbing. Back up here at the fire tower. That was a pretty good climb. Kind of speed climbed it. Let's check out the Seneca Point, or wherever all these people were going over this way. All kinds of little side trails off of here. This looks like the main tourist area. It's either Seneca Rocks or Seneca Point, one of the two. Oh, you're good. Saw some of that hawk flying across over there, Clarion River. People down here somewhere. Nice view. It really feels like I'm so far out here. This is like a storybook forest of some kind, like an enchanted forest. These down trees are huge, but this section here is really cool. I mean, you really have to see these trees up close to see how big they really are. This whole section is just full of these giant hemlocks. It's beautiful, especially with that sun coming down through there. There's that big shagbark hickory that I saw earlier. So yeah, okay, this is what I was filming earlier. This is the same section of wood that I thought was so nice on the way out. Yeah, this had to be a microburst or something went through right here. The size of these trees that got knocked over. Look at the size of this thing. I'll walk up to this. Here's my hiking poles. This thing's massive. That's at least 15 feet high. That root stuff, that ball of root slash mud isn't even a lake right here. It's massive. I can't imagine how loud that must have been when those trees fell. Wow. Those first branches are probably, I don't know, 90 feet up there. And they're probably the diameter of basketballs. That high up, wow. This forest cathedral is some of the biggest, oldest hemlocks and white pines, I believe. At least in Pennsylvania. I don't know about anywhere else, but yeah, many of these colossal trees lived in the time of William Penn more than 300 years ago. Yeah, because Cook, the guy who this park is named after, had a timber industry, and he decided, or I don't know if him or his relatives decided to keep this land untouched for future generations. Now, this tree here, I thought that was just kind of cool, the way the sunlight's coming through all the needles of the hemlock needles. Look at the size of this piece of bark right here. Just that one section of bark. That big. That's massive. So it was weird how that hemlock just started twisting or turning as it got 100 feet up. Look at the size of this one. Something knocked this over. Maybe just the sheer weight of it just knocked itself over. This thing is huge. Look at the size of just like one single piece of bark. Back at the parking lot, it's about 7 o'clock, 7:30, something like that. There is only my car and one other car left. When I first got here today, this parking lot there's probably 50 cars here, probably 50 cars across the street at that parking lot. 2 cars left. So, anyways, here is today, what did I do today? So I'm right here at the parking lot. Followed the blue blazes down through Forest Cathedral, crossed Forest Road, crossed 36, down here to the fire tower, and Seneca Point was out here, which I checked out on the way back. Continued out down along the Clarion River. Up here, never did find this split, just stayed right on North Country Trail to almost Gravel Lake. I didn't go down the hill into Gravel Lake. Turn around there and just reversed it. So, what did I come up with here? I got 12.94 miles in 5 hours 3 minutes, 2,900 calories, 23 minutes and 26 minutes per mile, 2.6 mile per hour average, 10.7 max. And I did feel like I was doing some elevation, and I did 6,100, 6,200, somewhere in that general area of elevation. Which I can't remember the last time I did. Not even Black Forest Trail. I don't even think I had that kind of elevation. Can't remember. But let's see here. See if we can pull up the map and line that up with that. Pretty close. Yeah, I'd say that's relatively the same. Okay, overall, really good. I really like the trails. These hemlock forests are amazing. The best pine forest in Pennsylvania that I've ever seen. Usually when I'm hiking, you know, you go through a pine forest for maybe 5 minutes tops, like at, I don't know, Oil Creek or something like that, Miller's Run up there. But yeah, this was pretty much almost the entire day. It was just nothing but huge hemlocks. Just pine forest the whole day. Beautiful. There's still a handful of trails out here that I might have to come back at another time, maybe next year, and check out some more trails out here. So anyways, that's a wrap for today. Next stop is Arby's, Route 8, exit off of Interstate 80. I got coupons, and I think I'm having Arby's today.